If we can't go to the Royale, we'll be
We'll have a run.
Come on, join, be part of the crew. Raw SOS is waiting for you. Out of the west, they're here to stay tuned in. Turn it up, let's hit play.
Woo! And welcome back to another episode of the Raw SOS Podcast. How you going, Adam?
All right, going pretty good, mate. We're just down here at Bilpin. But anyway, we'd like to say thanks to Justin for having us here. Welcome, Justin. You're a legend.
No worries. Cheers for coming, boys.
And yesterday was a big day, wasn't it?
Yesterday was Anzac Day, so we're going to do our traditional shot. We've got mini beers again because this is take two. We've already had a shot before that, and then I
This
spilled
is
some
always that,
over.
we usually do about 3 takes. And we're pretty fucked by the time we go. Cheers, Justin.
Cheers, Justin. Cheers, mate.
I got some interesting
This is
content.
to the Anzacs. So
Cheers
anyway.
to the Anzacs.
Cheers to the Anzacs.
And here we go. I'm playing this song for the Anzacs.
There we go. That's the last post, and I don't know. Every time I hear it, man, it gives me chills.
I
eh?
nearly
Like,
cry when I
100%.
hear it. Yeah, it's like, and we just got to think. Thanks to Diggers for what we have in life, our freedom that we have in Australia. And I was hearing these stories yesterday when I was up in Blackheath, and that was at the service they had there, and they were saying like they had this Kui march that went from the country because they needed. This was like World War One and stuff. They had to get more people to come and join their march. And so they were doing this Kui with Aboriginal, come join. That's what it stands, come join us. And then they marched from the country all the way to Sydney, walking,
Yeah,
They
right.
were so like 250 kilometres or something they walked. And they stopped at the villages. They stopped at like at Mount Victoria, and the people there looked after, gave them feed, and just getting everyone together to go and fight this war, and they weren't going to come. Not many of them coming back.
Yeah, that's crazy,
It's
man.
just, and then what I heard was like watching it on ABC after that. They were saying there was only 4 million people in Australia, and 400,000 went to war. That's
10%.
yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
great,
That's
Unreal to think of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 in
compared
10
to it, yeah.
in the population at the time. That's
It's
crazy,
just,
man. But cheers to all the Anzacs
cheers,
and
dudes.
all
No,
the
absolutely.
past, present, and serving. Here we're probably gonna have another drink too.
Yeah,
But
cheers.
we're just gonna keep on doing it.
Absolutely.
I went to dawn service down there in Penrith yesterday, and it was all right, but you just couldn't hear anything. They need to sort the sound out about that. I think we got there a bit too late. That was probably my bad. But how'd you go, Jussie? Did you go to?
Yeah, I went to the dawn service down at Richmond. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Down at the War Memorial there at the park at Market Street.
Yeah.
Very good service. It was
That's
good.
cool.
Yeah, it's
We used to
amazing.
do the dawn service at Penrith, and then you go straight into because I used to have a few diggers and stuff, the old blokes, and they're not with us anymore. But we go straight in there for the breakfast at 6.
Yeah, yep.
Downstairs, I get into like where all the ex-soldiers were because say, "Yeah, he's with me," and it was like 6 o'clock beers, man. Yeah. So then you're like,
Very
you're
not
on
so.
it. You're on it for like, a few 4 or 5 hours, and it's like lunchtime. You come out there and go, it's lunchtime. All right, I go to bed for a few hours, and then You
Then
go
for
home.
two up.
You go to bed.
You go to bed, right? Go to bed for a couple of hours and then get back down to we used to go to Penrith.
RSL.
No, not the RSL, the Bolo out the green.
Yeah, and then you get the second service.
Yeah, that was always good. So they had a 10 o'clock service there, and then
I kind of
it was on for young and old.
I kind of stuffed up my dawn service this year. I got up at 6.
You went to bed at dawn.
I used to do that all the time. Actually, like I used to go out like the night before and party and just go straight to dawn service.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
That's it.
No, I'm getting a bit older these days, so it was a bit hard for me to get out of bed in the cold and But anyway,
It was pretty much what I did this year.
Yeah.
We were down at Bolo, and within a few hours I was at the dawn service.
yeah.
Almost got the missus to drive. I was...
Anyway, I met Justin through the two piss cans, and we've had a few drinks here and there, and we've only known each other for a couple of months, but it's been fucking just getting on the piss and having a good laugh. And
Absolutely.
he goes, "Oh, we're moving out to Bilpin." I'm like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Oh, there's a bloody spot for a podcast out there." I said, "Really? Well, guess what? I'm coming out next weekend." So here we are, Bilpin in the it's sort of you're sort of mountains. You're in the mountains, but not the Blue Mountains, but you're sort of off the side. Just another way to get to the Blue Mountains.
You're still part of the Great Dividing Range.
Still part of the Great Dividing Range, which goes from fucking Mexico to fucking China. It's massive. Anyway, so thanks for having us, Justin. It's
thanks, man. It's
Cheers
awesome.
coming up.
And check out the backdrop here. There's we've got lizards.
yeah.
and
So
snakes
talk
and all
us through,
sorts of
mate.
shit.
Talk us through what you got here.
This is pretty cool.
A bit too much, according to the missus. We got
this
blue
one
tongues, we got beardies. There's a sneaky little death adder in there, and
a snaky little one. Yeah.
Snake-
What's it like?
all sorts.
How venomous is that death adder?
6 in the world.
6. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! Do you have that for?
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Until he fucking bites you.
Yeah, no, he's all right. He goes all right.
So you got a obviously license for that sort of shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to have a license to keep him. The missus.
No.
That's why they're in here.
Yes. Yeah. Right. No.
Yeah.
No, it's a mad little spot you got up here, and
Yeah. I remember when I was a young
might be the last time we
when I
come
was
up here.
living at Warrington, and it's funny you said it earlier off air that you lived in Warrington as well, I used to go out catching lizards and shit like that, and when I was a kid in the bush, Dunedin Road down there, and I remember I caught an echidna once.
Oh, I was with you.
Caution echidna.
Yeah, we got one. We had a skateboard. And we literally dug the echidna out with his freaking skateboard.
I was going to say, have you tried to catch those things?
Yeah,
They're hard to
And
pick
then
up.
what we do with
I
it?
carried it home, got it home, and I had this old swimming pool that had no lino in it. So it was my lizard aviary. Like it was a massive in-ground, old.
Oh, it was a proper rainforest shit going on in that swimming pool.
Yeah, no, all the water
There
was.
was a hoika and a
No,
echidna
there
in
was
there.
there was no water. There was no water in it.
There's no water in it.
was
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
It was all sand. It had a sand bottom and stuff. So I caught the echidna. I put that in there, and then I had lizards. I caught I had some blue tongues, and I had bearded dragons and stuff.
Yeah,
and they started nesting in there, and they made eggs. And then what happens in the warmer months, the rain just comes in and started filling up. Oh, God.
So you had to
I
get
had to
rid of
go
it.
and save all the lizards, and
Yeah.
I didn't know how to look after a kid.
You're only,
11,
12
yeah.
years old. It wasn't like he was an adult.
And I was like, I
That's
don't
just
know.
last week.
And I was like,
But we rang up Wonderland.
Australia's Wonderland, yeah.
Yeah.
They gave us a free pass, come anytime.
They gave us free tickets. We swapped the echidna for a couple of tickets to Wonderland.
Yeah, right. Good
Yeah.
deal.
So,
So-
they took the
They put it
echidna.
in a big fucking
In
thing. We
the
should have just
thing.
left it fucking bush.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking parents.
Echidnas are everywhere.
I know.
But no, it was
Fucking
what
pop
happened
your
was
tyres.
what happened was there was a bushfire. There used to be grass fires through there all the time, and that I remember walking through there after the fire had been put out and stuff, and just seen this looked like a lump of grass moving, and I was like, "Holy fuck, that's an echidna!" I don't think I swore.
Yeah, they're
then.
mad looking things. And because I think they're only native to Australia, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fucking
They
spiky
eat
as
the air.
fuck.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
don't know what an echidna is, look for a hedgehog and fucking work your way back, all right?
But it was fun, trying to pick it up, and all I wanted to do was save it because it was just been through a bushfire. So And the
Fuck
fella,
off. It wasn't a bushfire. You're just trying to make yourself sound like the eco warrior you are.
But yeah, no, it was funny because anyway, we I don't know how the fuck, like seriously, I always look back at my childhood and go, wow, that was fucking crazy. Like camping out in the bush out there at Warrington, who the fuck knows?
Wero Darrows, mate.
Back when there was bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
More bush the better, eh?
I did talk about like the old Dunevin fucking like paddle with the blow up boat when I was fucking 12. Oh yeah, this is great with one guy with one lung. I did talk about that in one of the podcasts, but yeah, fuck that.
Were you saying you had a carp from Warrington?
Yeah.
Lake?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No, not really.
They ate a carp. Yeah.
Oh, mate, I remember jumping in there as a kid chasing water dragons, and I'm pretty sure I just caught 6 diseases.
Yeah.
Wero Lake is a cesspit, bro. It's not. We went down there just feeding the ducks. I think when my daughter was about 2, and then these ducks, like they're massive, bloody. I think there might be swans or whatever.
Oh, geese, yeah,
goose or fucking whatever it is, and they were like fucking coming at it. She got the bread in her hand.
Oh, they're bastards.
And they go to attack her, and she's like, ah! I'd pick her up, and then they're chasing me.
Yeah, they're bastards. I think.
Yeah, that was
Don't take your kids down to Warrington Lakes.
No, it's a bit of a. It used to be the place that the old Cambo Park boys you go for a punch on.
I did.
Yeah.
I had a bit of an injury at Warrington Lakes when I was growing up. I was probably about 10 or 11. I was riding my push bike through there.
Right.
And one of the embankments, one of the side, the brake the bike didn't have any brakes on it. Anyway, I don't know if I think I've said this story yet, but I fucking went off the embankment. It was probably about 2 meters. And on the mountain bike, I had the gooseneck. So basically fucking squashed my dick on the gooseneck of this bike, right? And I'm like, oh, and I've winded myself and I've got up because I just sort of went head first down this embankment. Went bang, on me dick, squashed me 4 on the fucking on the where the gooseneck comes out, and the Allen key where you tighten it up right there, bang. Anyway, I was like, I was more worried about my guts. I was like, oh fuck. Anyway, by the time I got home, back to my mate's house, we just started playing. I'm like, fuck, I don't feel right. I gotta have a piss. Fucking blood.
Did you get a fucking circumcision by your bike?
Circumcision by a bike at Warrington.
Yeah, no, it was just mashed it up. But anyway, I got open, like fuck, went to have a piss, but the blood was all dry. My dick was stuck into me fucking inside of me. So then I'm like, on the phone to Mum, I'm like, Mum, you need to come and get me and probably take me to the doctor. So I went to the doctor. And he's like, no, I'm not touching that. Go to hospital. So then I go to hospital. Boy, like the fucking 10. I was probably 11, bro. It hasn't changed in size since then, anyway. But yeah, it was a bit of a embarrassing situation. So, but anyway, it's all good. It all
did
works.
that like skateboarding. Like I fucking used to skate. You know KFC at Warrington?
I know it very well.
Yeah.
I used to skate there too.
Yeah. Well. I remember trying to do an ollie and I fucking landed straight on my ball bag, Like, and I hadn't like the board sort of upright and it was really sharp and I fucking
so the kick has hit you with
in the nuts. I'm on the ground. I think I was about 16. I'm like, and then I ran into the fucking KFC Macca's and went into the toilet and looked at my balls are bleeding.
Mom,
come and get me. My balls are bleeding.
We got chased out of fucking KFC.
Oh yeah, we
probably talked
the
about
gutter that they had going through the drive-through. We waxed it all up with the candle wax.
Yeah.
Because it was the best one to do board slides on.
Yeah, it was mad. I used to do the whole rail slide, the whole thing, man.
And the manager came out with the fucking skill because they used to do like whole roast chooks at KFC back then.
Yeah.
So they had like them on the rotisserie. So that basically a massive long rotisseries fucking thing. And he come out and he's like, yo boys, I tell you, he's a fucking Indian or whatever. I tell you to fuck off. And he's carrying on.
He smashed your skateboard.
No, he stole your skateboard and then he swung at you and hit you in the back of the hand.
That's
with the
right, yeah.
with the rotisserie thing, yeah. We're just fucking board sliding, bro. We've been cool as fuck.
that is cool as fuck, honestly.
Well, Wes would have been fucking 10. I was corrupted him back then.
So then we just went home and got on the piss anyway. So.
But you know what we used to do at the KFC there on Dunevin Road? We used to go to remember the Naughty Snapper at the shops there on Dunevin Road? We'd go buy a big thing of chips. We'd go to KFC. We'd time it, right? We'd see the cars coming. There'd be millions of pigeons. We'd fucking grab a handful of chips, go, right, the car's there, fucking whoosh, go, the pigeons go, whoo, bang, collected by the cars. We were pests.
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry.
So
More so than the pigeons.
Yeah. That's how KFC gets their chicken.
Yeah, I saw him taking it in afterwards.
I was on the way to school one day, and the ducks. I don't know if I've said this. I can't remember what I say on the podcast. If I repeat myself, get fucked. I don't care. It's my podcast. Fuck you.
Hey, where's this guy got a new beer?
No, hold on. Anyway, on the way to school.
You're a cunt.
Get fucked. My podcast. Fuck off. Anyway, we've got both our names on it. By now, I suppose. But anyway, on the way to school, and 2 ducks flew into the fucking front of the windscreen, and one landed, got stuck into where it used to say West Bus at the. They used to wind it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and one just went splat into smashed the whole fucking windscreen. Glass come flying through the bus and shit. It was hectic.
What?
Yeah, it was fucked. Anyway, we're sitting on the side of the road because I went to school out here at Freeman's Reach at Hawkesbury High School.
Yeah, right.
Oh, after I left Dommies, anyway. That's it.
We didn't leave Dommies. You got kicked out.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, get into school chat soon because I'm sure fucking what's your name? Justin's got some.
Where's this really bad with remembering names? All right.
Yeah, we've only met like 5 times.
If I call you Simon, I'm fucking sorry, mate. But fuck Simon, he's a grub. But anyway, we hit these 2 ducks, and the fuck exploded the window. We all got off the bus, and the bus driver was like, "Oh fuck, I can't really drive it. We're only like fucking a kilometre away from the school." Anyway, this fucking yokel looking fucking dude comes in. Oh, sorry, I got some dinner tonight. He cut the duck off the fucking road. He's like trying to look at how he can get the other one out that was still stuck in the fucking. Yeah, he was like looking at it, go, oh fuck, oh no, I'll just do the one. He just fucking walks off with the one duck in his
Oh, that's like
at least it's already been tenderised.
That's like that bloke, the bloke with the bin chicken.
Oh yeah,
come on.
Yeah, old Tommy Quash.
Yeah. Well, fucking bachelor's handbag's a bit too much, apparently.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So where you grew up in Werrow as well?
Yeah, I grew up in Warrington Downs.
Werrow Downs.
Yeah, Downy.
Yeah.
Yeah, grew up there. I was there for about 21 years.
Mm.
Yeah, many fond memories. Bunch of same.
yeah.
Hanging out at KFC, hanging out at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Stirring shit at the shops. But we used to go down to Dunedin Golf Course.
Oh yeah.
Fair bit.
Yeah.
Jackasses to blame.
Yeah.
Good old
Jackass
Jackass.
saves the world, mate.
Yeah, you watch Jackass as a teenager and you head down there and you're sitting in the bush blowing the air horn at the golfers. All that sort of jazz. But no, very, very fond memories back in Werrow.
Yeah. I used to go camping down there and wear all my army shit and like I had a Yowie suit and stuff.
Probably Yowie suit. To make them, yeah.
I got all this stole hashing bags from somewhere and that, and it was like, yeah.
You made a Yowie suit?
Yeah, full Yowie. I was like, there were people go down. There was this, so it was near the old ADI site, which is not there anymore. But and they had this like skateboard ramp. It looked like a skateboard ramp. It was just a massive flood, like drain. But we used to skate on it.
Oh, those old factories.
Yeah, near the old factories. Yeah. And I remember there was someone skating there, and we like at night, me and my mates are hiding. I'm full Yowie. They nearly stood on my head, like they didn't know what was there. Right?
Because when you just get some old like shirts and stuff, and just I remember you cutting all
the army
bags.
shirt, hessian bags and that and all that. So, but yeah, like I was so fucking.
This dude was gun ho, man. Like
the obstacle course.
He set this whole obstacle course up that he got the he got those cargo nets from the fucking ADI site and had full cargo nets.
Scrim net things.
Yeah,
and stuff,
where I'm
right?
like, all
that army stuff.
Yeah. I got the webbing on. I'm fucking like that. And he's up on the shed, right? We had a veggie garden. We're growing squash and tomatoes, and they're all gone rotten. So he's up on the top of the shed, and I'm going. He says, "Hurry up!" And he's throwing these fucking rotten tomatoes at me. As I'm like going through this, he goes, "Hurry up!" I'm like, as I said, I
don't know how the fuck I did all that.
I was like 7 or 8. I was even younger then.
Oh no, but I'm like, how the fuck did I set that? I was gun ho. It's just like, that was all I wanted to do.
And then we're digging that fucking bunker at the back. We got all these sandbags and we're digging behind the shed. Because, we lived in the other side of Dunevin Road in the Houso place there in the fucking Suzanne place. Remember that, Joy?
Yeah.
Suzanne Place rings a bell, actually.
Oh, it's a shithole. It's a fucking shithole.
That rings a bell.
Yes, we're Housos and fucking proud of it, mate.
It was a good place to grow up, honestly, when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, when we moved in there, we were like the first housing commission house to move in there. It was all RAF.
Yeah, right.
And then the RAF moved out and the fucking
army.
RIF moved in, the RIF RAF.
You know what, but we had good times.
Yeah.
Without hurting anyone. And,
Did you used to go
delinquents, but
was the bike jumps still there on Dunevin Road?
there was heaps.
Yeah.
We made some too.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember riding through there. I had a little Chinese bike. We were riding through there at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And my mate's in front of me, massive dust cloud. I've never been knocked out with a helmet on before, but this time I'd been knocked out with a helmet on. I was like, man, I hit this so hard. And the last thing I remember is just riding along, and then about 10 minutes later, they're going, "Are you alive?" Like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, that was down in Dunevin Bush.
Yeah, I remember I used to go skateboarding like at the bowl, but the old snake pit right near the basketball court across from Cambo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to go skating there all the time.
Yeah, I've hurt myself a few times.
And I always, when I got a bit older, I was like, fuck, it was heaps more fun on the cans and fucking skateboarding that at night.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, yeah.
That was sick back in the day.
Yeah. We got a petition to save it because they were going to knock it down.
We're in Penrith Press.
Oh, really?
We were on the front page, yeah. I had my Pennywise t-shirt on and he was skating there and we got the front page because they were going to completely flatten it. It was the only place to skate.
They've resurfaced it now. It's all I'd love to go and skate it again, but
no.
I'll have to.
They've redone it.
Yeah, it's all resurfaced.
It's proper snake pit. So people that don't know what they are, it's like a bowl and it comes around and you just sort of
it's like
the
like a swimming pool, but like how they used to skate the swimming pools in
it's fucking
California.
Unreal. It's mad.
That is like full. It's basically surfing in a way.
But anyway, what they wanted to do was knock that down so they could move the cricket field over and put a fence through it. And we we made a petition to council, and we got on the front page of Penrith Press. And, back in the day, I don't even know. A lot happened when I was 10.
I was in the band barcode then. That's why I was going to band rehearsal after it.
So we ended up saving it because there was nowhere else to go. And then they built that massive one down at Gemmo Park. Which I've never skated.
I skated it, but the thing is, like back in our day, back then we didn't have any bowls. We had nothing. That was
we just chopped up some green shit in them. We'd make them at woodwork in year 10.
That was the best.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Not incriminating anyone here, but
fuck it. Who cares?
I remember, that was what we learned in metalwork was like making cone pieces. That's what we did at Cambridge Park High School.
Good old Cambo.
So you went to Cambo High as well? Yeah.
Oh, mate, I went to Cambo. I don't like admitting that publicly, but I went to Cambo.
Hey, you know what got voted the worst fucking school in Sydney?
I heard that actually, yeah, that would explain a lot. Yeah, that's why I am the way I am.
It literally looks like fucking something at Chernobyl. Like it's it looks like a fucking. You go past it on the weekend or something. It just looks like it's grey. It's fucking horrible.
It's dog shit.
It looks shit.
It is dog shit.
Like fucking paint the walls. Like
I went there for years. I almost got kicked out.
Yeah.
So I saw it as my job to really give it to the teachers there because I was a troubled child, but man, we used to do some outlandish stuff there. So one day we got sick of going into class, so I went, right, we'll get some cable ties. They've got these latches that go over the doors. We'll just lock all the teachers in the staff room at lunchtime. We won't have to go to class. So they're all in there having their muffins, whatnot. We fucking bang, slam the door, cable ties to it. See ya. They were trapped in there for hours. I got suspended.
You're lucky you didn't get expelled, man.
Yeah. Oh, man, we used to go to the library. There was a teacher there. I don't know if she was the same librarian for you guys, but she was called Miss Jackson. We go, oh, Miss Jackson, we need some paper
Miss
clips.
Jackson.
Oh, I am for real.
Go, we need some paper clips for our homework. And she'd go, and she'd give them to us. Then we just unfold them into a horseshoe shape and shove them in the PowerPoint and turn the PowerPoint Oh no, we can't go to class. Oh god, no.
We used to go. They used to have these old gas heaters there, and we used to steal the clickers out of them. So they had these so you push the button, click, 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 like a barbecue thing. So you take them out, and then we go to the arcade and just fucking click the fucking arcade machine. 100,000 fucking credits on there.
You just put it inside the machine and click, click, click. How do you fucking work that out?
Now you're showing I'm showing my age.
So you get the clicker, like it's just a electronic clicker.
It's got electric coming.
And you put it into the arcade machine. It gives you fucking credits to play.
Fucked up the machine. So I wish we could do that with the pokies.
Let's give it a go.
I'll tell you, one of the stories with that, I was hanging out with these fucking delinquents when I was at Kmart. They said, oh yeah, this is what you do. This is how you do it. And then we went down to the squash courts, which is, I don't know what it's a gym now next to Red Rooster.
Oh, yeah.
It's still squash courts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
no, I think it's just a gym.
Is it? Yeah, it's got to change. But they obviously got onto the fact that us delinquent boys were cheating the system when it comes to our video games, and they put alarms on it.
Yeah, right.
We went, click, click, click. They got all these, and then it went, it chases out of them.
We had see, this is the thing, right? Fucking kids these days don't know how to rot the system. Like, sorry, Telstra, I'm going to fucking shout you out right. We had worked out the little flap on the fucking the phone booth. You put a 5-cent piece up, jam it straight up in there, and it'd catch everyone's change. And Penrith Plaza, they had fucking about 25 payphones at the stage, right? And you go and do it, everyone. So it cost you. You had to invest a little bit. You had to have 5 cents.
Yeah, 25. Invest 5 cents.
25 of them to go and rig them all up. By the time you walk around and then take it out, $3 falls out of that one, $4 because no one had mobile phones back then.
Oh, we're talking back then.
Yeah, I'm talking back when I was 10 years old again. No, I was probably 11 or 12, you know.
There were payphones back then?
There was payphones and sundials. That's how we used to tell the time, the sun. But, you make some fucking mad coin. And then we go over to the, like, Big W or something. Fuck, we need a drink. And you pretend to put fucking coins in there, and then you go, oh, it ate my money. And they go, it'd either give you money or they'd open up the machine and give you a can of drink. So it's a win-win situation. You're either going to get a drink or $1.
Oh, shit.
Let's say, like, my daughter sees a Telstra phone and she's, oh, cool, I'm going to prank.
It's all free now.
I'm going to prank Mum.
See?
I'm going to prank Dad. I'm going to prank everyone.
That's fucking bullshit. See,
where do you see those Telstra phones anymore?
There's still a few.
There's one out. There's one in Kingswood, yeah.
There's one out the front of my house.
There's one in
which made me feel like I was like, oh, damn, I'm in the backwoods. When the fuck was the last time you saw a Telstra phone box? Like, seriously.
Like, I seen one in Putty in between here and Putty.
Yeah, that's because there's no fucking service out there, no reception on your mobile phone.
And they has a solar panel and shit on it. That was it. Like, it must have been one of those, like, it sends up to the sunlight. So if you break down, you're fucked. You gotta go. That's the closest bit of kind of connection to the human race. You get Putty.
Like, up the putty, yeah.
Yeah, up the putty. That sounds like
I must say, though, like, I have to...
I did it up the putty.
I saw it on Pornhub.
Up the putty.
I must say, though...
That's the name of this episode.
I must say, like, I've done a gig out at the Grey Gums Cafe. Fucking legends out there, really. Thanks, guys, for... they accommodators.
They can't listen. They got no internet.
Yeah. Anyway, like, it's fucking great.
Nah, it's good.
And they've got a mad stage, and they look after bands and stuff. So if you're in a band, or a musician, reach out to the Grey Gums Cafe out at Putty. They're fucking legends, and I look after you. Camp out, make a weekend of it. It's fucking unreal. It's a good place, and they looked after the band, and it's good. Like, when you're in bands and stuff, and actually being looked after and paid as a local band's fucking unreal.
Getting paid's the fucking best, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm about to quit this podcast, because we get paid fuck all. You look how much shit we got to fucking set up.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke. But anyway, someone start paying us or I'm going to give up. And you don't want us to give up. Anyway, there's a fucking segue. We've got hats.
Yes.
The merch is here.
Fuck, Wes, you're looking a bit bald. Yeah. You're looking a bit bald.
I am bald. No, I'm not. I had a bit of a trim. But anyway, we've got hats and they're free.
And you're a cunt.
Stubby coolers. Sorry, mate. I was just talking about my hats, all right?
SOS.
Yeah, so we got some stubby coolers from our good old friends at Temu. Sponsors. Shout out.
These are fucking great.
And
man.
they didn't
These
actually,
are collector's edition.
If you're on Patreon,
Will
you'll
not be
see it,
ordered
right?
again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll tell you what, we're going to
So
call
on the front of it, it says SOS. The raw rest of it didn't turn out, but then on the back of it says, "You're a cunt."
I'd say that you're a cunt works really well, Wes.
Yeah, you are a cunt.
How many times do you say cunt?
You can't say cunt in Canada.
How many times do you say cunt in one sentence? No, like,
I know.
but I do. Maybe we should just call ourselves the SOS. We need to save our fucking souls. Sorry, Justin, mate. Anyway, yeah.
I said we were coming back, but he's going, "No, fuck that." Coming back at you. Anyway, let's have a piss.
Yeah.
Throw your worries away. Chuck it in the fucking bucket today. Let it all go, don't let it stay. Time to move on, go on, Ray. No more stress, no more pain. Toss it all out, let it drain. Life's too short for the kind of straight. So chuck it in the fucking bucket. Let's start again.
Let's start again with chucking in the fucking bucket for the second time today. But you won't hear that because that's on the B-roll. If you joined our Patreon, you might.
Yes, Patreon is very special. Anyway,
It's very lucrative, our Patreon.
I'll tell you what I want to chuck in the fucking bucket. Wes drinking fucking beer out of someone's shoe at Penrith Campers Club. Put that in the fucking bucket.
all right,
Did
well-
you drink his tinea and stuff?
Oh, mate, it was hectic. He goes, I said to everyone, "Oh, if I get to 200 followers," I was talking about the podcast and shit, and I had the new hats are out. But anyway, I was talking to these dudes, and he was a cool cunt, eh? He was a legend. And he was blind. He goes,
it was Anzac Day.
Do a shoey. I'm like, if you get everyone here to follow my podcast and Instagram, if we get over 200 fucking followers, I will do a shoey. And he goes, yeah, sweet. Then 30 seconds, I literally went and had a piss. It was about 1 minute. I went to have a piss, come back. I was at 2:01. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Now I need to do a shoey. And he goes, I took my shoe. He goes, no, it's got to be my shoe. I'm like, he had these 20-year-old fucking Chuck Taylors on.
Fuck, I hope you got a hepatitis shot after that.
Oh, mate. Fucking hell. It was disgusting. Anyway, Mitch, he's followed.
Tinea.
You can only catch it once.
Yeah, shout out, Mitch. You're a fucking legend. He was a mad cunt. Anyway, I done a shoey, and then everyone went, "Oh fuck yeah, I can do a shoey, I can do a shoey."
Right, if you want to see it, just go on Instagram, have a look at it. Man.
Yeah, hold on. I'll just play the video because it's pretty funny. Anyway, do a bit of padding, Adam.
All right, yeah. So Wes is like drinking tinea and fucking who knows what the fuck. Justin, have you ever done a shoey before?
Oh, I've done a shoey, yes.
You have, yeah.
Have I done a shoey out of someone's 20-year-old Chuck Taylor?
No, it was fucking stinky, bro. Anyway, I just connected it up now. Anyway, where are we?
Yeah.
Already.
All right, go. He's live at Panthers here.
This shows some minerals.
Put it up to the camera, Wes.
Straight down.
Oh, he comes to give you a mad hug. A man hug right there. And he's got no shoe on.
That
You got to have minerals to do that.
Also, the band in the background was the Hype Boys. Have you heard of the Hype Boys?
Yeah,
they were mad,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I was
they're cool.
up there dancing fucking after that with one wet shoe. No, anyway, Mitch comes back and he goes, "Oh, I feel bad. I have to do a shoey now." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, right." So then I do it out of yours. He goes, "Nah, it's fucking terrible smell." I said, "I know." So then I took my shoe off and he drank a shoey out of mine.
Put that in the fucking bucket.
He chucked shoeys in the fucking bucket. But no, it's funny. It's all for the likes, mate. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do
what
it.
What else you chuck the fucking bucket? Adam, stop stamping your feet. I'm going to chuck you in the fucking bucket in a minute.
Oh no, just scratching my feet on the. Yeah. Anyway,
What are you, chicken? Just getting some scratch.
yeah. No, definitely. put in the fucking bucket is the traffic report. Easter.
We're going to change this.
Oh,
Easter
God.
can go. The traffic in Easter
Easter needs its own
can
segment.
go get fucked, right? Honestly, like, okay, we love tourists because it brings money, as we said in previous podcasts. It doesn't give me any fucking money except for the tourists that lost all their money to my two-up win yesterday. Whoa! It was really funny, but anyway, besides that, the traffic was fucking banked from like going up west from Hazelbrook, if anyone's in the mountains, to Mount Victoria was solidly fucking booked.
Basically from Mexico to China. Yeah.
And then and so we had to have a band rehearsal on Good Friday because we had the gig up at the Grey Gardens.
Nothing says Jesus like punk rock on a fucking Good Friday.
and so the drummer had to park his car in Katoomba and get the train up because
really?
there was no movement, man. It was going to take. Normally, it's like from Katoomba to Blackheath, about 15 minutes. It was going to take him an hour and a half to get to fucking Blackheath from Katoomba. So he just got on the train. We picked him up and we got on the beers on Good Friday.
Yeah, well, that's what it's about,
And we ate some,
isn't it?
Jesus eggs.
Jesus eggs.
So I put that in the fucking bucket.
You got anything to chuck in the fucker bucket, Justin?
Yeah. Before the fight.
Yes, before the fight.
Oh yeah, that can all go get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were sitting here waiting.
That's not good.
No, so before the fight is the streaming service that the podcast Royale is on, and it crashed, absolutely crashed. So
hard.
Yes, so we couldn't watch the fight, and they got our mates, the two piss cans from down the road here. They're in the blindfold fight, but I'm sure we'll get to watch a replay of it. It'll be up there. It'll be up there before. It'll be up there before the after. Try and say that. It'll be up there before the after fight. I don't know. I'll try and say that again. That's a tongue twister.
This is the thing with like it crashed harder than your grandmother on a fucking night out on the fucking turps.
That works.
I was like, no, I was like, so much shit going over my head. I said, no, that's granny. Don't talk about it like that. But anyway,
but I'm sure that'll be everyone's fucker bucket this week.
Yeah.
I'm sure
everyone's granny's in the fucker bucket.
I do have one fucker bucket. I was at the shops the other day before the fight aside. Those pricks that, you're walking behind someone and they manage to like walk wherever the fuck you go.
Yes.
It's like they've got an eye in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, move out of the way.
Get the fuck out.
I'm here to get some fucking beer and I want to fucking move out of here.
I reckon it's funny when there's you go and you're walking directly towards someone and they go left.
Yeah. It's like they know.
You're doing a dance.
How do you know? How the fuck do you know?
I feel like I'm the worst person at that age because I get it wrong every time. I go left, they go left. They go right, they go right.
It's like synchronized fucking shopping.
We were in the city on last Sunday. We went and just jumped on the train and went in there for a bit of day with the fam bam. And we get off at Circular. We got off at Central and walked up and then we said, fuck, we'll just jump on the light rail, get up to the Circular Quay. I want to go to the Rocks. I want to go have a fucking few beers. But it was 10 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, this is Easter Sunday. I'm like, fucking hell. And I was hungry. I was like, fuck, I was just getting angry. I was like, I need something to eat. Anyway, we get up to Circular Quay and fucking we're walking around there and the place was just wedged. There was millions of fucking people. It was ridiculous, right? And they've redeveloped, I don't know last time you went in there, but they've redeveloped the whole side. So when you're walking up to towards the Opera House, there's like this whole strip of shops, right? And there's like probably one or two or probably three restaurants out of about 40 shops. And every single shop is a fucking souvenir shop. And they're all selling exactly the same shit. I'm like, why can't you just have one big souvenir shop at the end?
Yeah. Little fluffy kangaroos and then have 10 boomerangs.
Fucking 10 pubs along here with bands playing and make it like it's fucking shit.
Only 10?
Oh, well, 20. I don't care how many they have.
Just put fucking Jim's Punk Rock at every venue. We'll just go from there. It will start at fucking 10 a.m. We'll go to the next venue after 3 hours, the next venue until it's all done. And then we'll just keep recycling it. Like Jim's Punk Rock. Like bring punk back.
bring punk back. Anyway, I wasn't going there with that. But anyway, so we're walking through, and it's like the same thing that you were saying before, Justin, that they just stop, especially the Oriental version of people.
Careful.
They're Oriental.
Yes.
Oriental gentlemen. No, but they're all sitting there, and there's like so many people there taking photos and selfies of themselves.
Mr.
Doing all
Sparkles.
this. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Anyway, they stop in the middle of there where there's like 1,000 people trying to walk past, just blocking the whole strip. But yeah, they can go and get fucked.
Oh no, I tell you the one up my way that we call them the leafers. So because it's up in where we live, it's like you really see autumn coming in. There's all these colourful leaves. There's like purple and like yellows and oranges and stuff. And all the Japanese people, let's get out in the middle of the road. I was speaking to a local the other day, an old fellow. He goes, they were like so bad that they were lying on the ground in the middle of the street, and he's like 90.
You call them speed humps, Adam?
Yeah. And he goes, I nearly ran over him. He's fucking lying there, doing the old Instagram fucking thing that Wes does all the time. He's going for the Instagram poses. He doesn't care where he is. Wes is just, Wes will stand in the middle of the road.
It's in Australia.
Yeah.
I don't have spatial awareness, but these people they don't. I do have spatial awareness.
I reckon we need to put a sign up. Say the leafers are out, right? We call them the leafers.
Because they come and look at the leaves.
The leafers,
on the
right?
tree.
So the people in Blackheath, we call Blackheathians, and or Heathians. Or whatever.
I call them the Heatherans. It's their own cult.
But yeah, like fuck, man. So do you have any like Justin? Do you have any like crazy shit with like all that tourism up here? Like, have you seen in Bilpin the roads?
I've lived here for just under a week. Mate, I still haven't finished unpacking. We're here doing this. But I have noticed over the weekend, it took me about 4 business days to get out of my driveway. And the line of traffic bumper to bumper from Bilpin down to Richmond, Penrith.
How long does it take to get to where's the nearest shopping centre? Is that Richmond?
North Richmond.
North Richmond.
We've got a little IGA down the road at Currajong Heights.
Yeah, $900 for a loaf of bread, though.
Yeah.
IGA, we've discussed that. A few
Support local.
We're definitely not getting sponsored by IGA because we always fucking slag about
Shout out to IGA.
how fucking expensive they are.
Yeah.
But it's garbage. Well, I've lived here a week, and mate, trying to get out of your own driveway on Bells Line Road. Holy.
Yeah. Fuck.
My dad warned me, but I did not listen.
What a shit name for a road, by the way. Bell's Line of Road.
Bell's Line of Road.
So
well,
what
it goes to Bell, I guess.
Yeah, but Line of Road.
Well, it's a line.
Just call it Bell's Road.
It's not a very straight line. It's like me after these podcasts. I'm like, fucking walking this way.
Yeah, that's how you drive on the fucking M4 after a podcast.
But it is a beautiful area, though. Like,
beautiful. Wouldn't swap it for anything.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas, anyone. This place sucks. Yeah. It's a gorgeous place.
I'd swap it for the fucking Sunshine Coast and the fucking Noosa or something.
There's too many Queenslanders up there.
Yeah, it's too fucking hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Don't get me started on those fucking 2-headed bricks.
Well, let's go. Let's go for it.
It's a bunch of cousin kisses.
This is a Western Sydney podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
Get out of it.
But yeah, like, fuck, man, like, Wes you went to Noosa and he said it was stinking fucking hot up there.
No, Noosa was all right because it was about March, April, so it wasn't too bad. But when I went to Cairns in January last year, it was hot as fucking balls.
Yeah, and heaps of crocodiles.
Yeah, that's what we said. You can't swim in the ocean because there's crocodiles. You can't swim in the place where they say you can swim because the stingers will fucking sting you. It's like you can't swim anywhere.
You can't get laid because you're not related to anyone.
I thought that was Tasmania.
Oh, yeah, them too.
Yeah, them too. Yeah. They originated from fucking...
It's okay, Tasmania. We love you too.
Yeah, we love both of your heads.
But Cross, I lived in Queensland for 11 years and
Whereabouts in Queensland were you?
Too close to Ipswich.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so if there's anyone listening from Ipswich,
Oh, Kale's from Ipswich.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Plenty of crackheads in Ipswich.
Every one of them.
So I had to leave.
I worked in a pawnbroker in Ipswich for about 2 years.
You sold porn?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
I thought he was going to say he worked as a porn star in Ipswich.
No, that was before Ipswich. Yeah, no, I met every kind of person. I met all of the people in Ipswich. It's a place.
We're going to go up to Ipswich and do a fucking podcast.
Yeah, that would be so good.
There's some people watching and shit.
We'll just do some.
Nah, look, Ipswich are a lovely place. Sorry.
We'll just do some street pops. Just like, hey guy, how you going, man? Let's have a quick chat.
Is that what you call street pops?
Street pops on. I made that.
I'm like, did you learn that at university?
No, it was actually Vox Pop, not street pop. Vox Pop. That's what
Vox Pops.
Yeah,
All
Vox
right.
Pops. Yeah.
That sounds like a mad drug. Get me some Vox Pops.
It was funny. Actually, last night I went out after winning money on the two up and shit. How'd you go with two up, Wes? Did you win any money?
Yeah, no, I came out even, but then.
What about you, Justin? Did you play two up?
I managed to avoid two up at every pub I went to somehow for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's usually 50-50, and half the time I always do me ass. Always. No, half the time. But yeah, this
if
time
you ran in fucking dicks and assholes, you end up with a fucking vagina, mate.
But I actually, won the money. I won $100 and something bucks, and one of the young fellas there, he goes, I'm going to try and win me money back, and I went fucking because I'm a tails better, so I went tails. And he goes, and he's like, yeah, I'm winning it back. And I fucking won. He goes, that's all right, mate. I'll meet you in the car park later. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then he was just joking, but I was fucked by that
So
stage.
just gave you a blowy in the car park. Later.
Yeah.
Worth the $10.
Yeah.
$10 is $10.
Anyway, at least he knew how to do it, right?
He's from Ipswich. He had no teeth.
So I ended up just like leaving that pub and walking down. I went, oh, fuck, I got to walk up hills and down hills to get home. And I'm like, fuck this. So I went to the next pub and I sat there, had a $13.50 fucking pint of Guinness. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh. Anyway, so then I ended up at the fish and chip shop, bought fucking like a massive thing of, and I'm like, I'm trying to get fucking home. I can't eat all this shit on my own. So I ended up like calling a taxi. The taxi's in fucking Wentworth Falls, and I'm fucked by this stage. It's like, and I ended up spending $100 and something bucks I won. Drinking piss.
Hot chips and taxis.
Hot chips, fish and chips, man. It's like but what was these Japanese tourists come and go, and they were full Aussie as Japanese. The way they spoke to me, they're like, "Hey, man, we've heard all these." I don't know how to talk Japanese.
You said they were Aussie.
They sounded Aussie. They were trying to be Aussie as they could be, right? And they go, "We heard that the bloody fish and chip shops fucking got mad fish," and they asked me to have a look. I opened up the fish and chip thing, and all it was like there's one little like little bit of fish left, and I said, "Just go there, fucking And they were only young teenagers.
Fuck off.
They were young teenagers, and they were funny as fuck. And I said, "Go get," because I was so fucking pissed. Right? I said, "Just tell them you want fish nuggets." They're actually fish cocktails.
Fish nuggets.
Were they angry it wasn't whale or dolphin?
Yeah. I can't believe I woke up yesterday.
Today.
Whatever.
You woke up today.
Yes, tomorrow.
It's all fucking happening here, right? I don't even know what fucking day it is.
My fucking head hurt.
I woke up this morning going, did I tell them fish nuggets? It's big fish cocktails, but anyway.
Well, that's what fucking caviar is, isn't it? Fish shit.
Just grab some fish. Tell them you want a packet of fish nuggets.
Oh, did you see that video of the girl the old mate with the trout squirting the, can I say cum?
Yeah.
You can say, hey, it's the Raw SOS podcast. You can say whatever the fuck you want on
Have you
it.
seen the fucking reel of the girl like
I haven't seen it.
copping a load from a trout?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fucking look that up and put that up.
I have heard about it. Apparently, he was like bashing her with the fucking.
It's rough.
Yeah, right.
Fucking hell, you're into some interesting shit, Justin.
Yeah, he was
That's
selling
how you
fish.
catch a trout.
He did say he was selling fish porn earlier.
You interested or?
Yeah. I've been on the row all night.
Oh,
All right, anyway, I think that's a good segment to move into. We Googled shit so you didn't have to.
Oh, we don't have a fucking song for that.
You did have it. I thought you had the other one.
No, we haven't saved it.
What funny things we're here to make you laugh.
That'll do. Fuck it.
Yeah, anyway. Yes, it reminds me of like, stop collaborating, listen.
Vanilla ice with a
I
lisp.
sound like fucking Sean Connery.
Vanilla ice from Lisbon. He's Portuguese now.
Anyway, I have a tongue tied and an overbite. It doesn't fucking help on a radio show, eh?
Fucking hell.
Anyway.
You wouldn't be eating much pussy.
Fucking yeah. All right. Anyway, this is a real funny fucking.
How to talk Australians. This is
Right.
Indian version.
It was about the roadkill, but anyway, we'll have a bit of a listen to it. It's pretty funny.
And they'll eat it on any occasion. The average Australian family
about
eats
lamb.
3.5 lambs a fortnight. That's the equivalent of eating a horse worth of lamb every week. They love it so much that on their national holiday, they eat it all day long. Anyone who does not is accused of being called un-Australian, which in Australian culture is worse than being called a cunt.
How to talk Australians.
righto, here we go.
Old school phone.
It's grub. Oh yeah, this is the best part, right?
Oh, I love that car. He's in an old EH.
During the week, Australians mostly eat Chico rolls or meat pies, which are sometimes called rat coffins. But on weekends, though, Australians eat barbie. They rarely need to go to the butchers
They pull
because
up-
most Australians still live off the land.
They're putting dead kangaroo in the boot of the car.
Roadkill.
Dead
There's
wombat.
plenty of fresh and aged meat on offer, just the way nature intended. Once they have collected their meat, it's time to head home to burn it on a barbie. But not before they make time for a quick cleansing ale at the Rubbity Dub,
At the Rubbity
where
Dub.
they can also win some more meat.
Meat trays.
Number 16, $100 meat tray.
Bingo.
Number 18, a trailer of meat.
Eureka! Bloody bonsa!
Will you stop looking at me tits, Lynn?
They're in the pub. Two Indians in the pub.
With a trailer full of meat and a blood alcohol reading of 0.25, they head home to start the barbie.
They're breaking the bags of ice at Sheila's house.
While they're waiting for the meat,
Yes.
the lady of the house,
Cabana?
or Sheila, serves the entrees,
Cabana?
usually cabana and coon.
It's called Chia now.
Holy shit.
Building a barbie is something all Australians must learn. First, you get some bricks and put them into the shape of a square horseshoe. Once that's done, you have to find some firewood.
Taking the fence down.
Then
Waylon.
set it on fire. And finally, you need to get a grill. If you don't have one, you can just borrow one from the neighbors.
They stole
And now
the gate.
you're ready to
Front
start
gate.
cooking.
Hey, Knackers. Do you think this nags might need turning?
Hey, I told you I turned them an hour ago.
Fucking totally.
And he's painted on.
Charcoal.
You bloody drongo. These guys are like a bunch of bloody Sheilas.
How long before the snags are ready?
About an hour or two. With girls plus.
I think it's nearly ready.
One thing you should never serve
Absolute
at an
charcoal.
Aussie barbie is salad.
Salad, anyone?
Chucks it in the bin.
When you're done, make sure you return the grill. And always leave your neighbor a thank you sausage.
Wait, the best one's coming up.
Australian delicacies. Tomato sauce on a fucking pavlova.
You take the lamb. Then dip it in chocolate. Then you roll it in the coconut.
I'm done.
And there you have it. The Levington.
That looks disgusting.
It is disgusting.
They got the raw lamb
Would
chop.
like to try one?
Nah.
Oh, he does.
Got lamb.
Could use some Vegemite.
They sure do eat a lot of funny food. Tiffin.
Professor, chop, snag, bush oyster.
Bush oyster.
Fuck off.
What is this bush oyster?
It is sheep's testicle, sir.
That is the best thing I've ever watched.
So yeah, we need to leave a link to that on our Insta because that's fucking so. I remember watching that years ago. So good. I love the Lamington. Dip the raw lamb chop into chocolate and coconut. I call it Lamington.
Yeah, he takes a bite out of it.
I love it. We're always putting shit on the Indians, but fuck, I love it when they put shit on us, bro. It's like-
Oh, we're so Australian.
Oh, it's fucking funny as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, it's a
So-
good laugh. It's a good laugh. Oh, show this one. This one here is just pause it for a sec. I'll introduce it. This is on live TV, right? And this is going back a few years as well. But it's one of the dudes from Chasers. Remember Chasers War and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that was the
yeah.
best show to ever come out.
Chasers War was the best. Remember they
Yeah,
went down to
remember before everyone got offended about everything?
Yes, that's it, right?
Before
Anyway.
we became woke.
He's on the Channel 7 Sunrise with Koshi and Mel there. Anyway, press play on this, Adam, because this is on live TV, right?
It's just got to open up. So you got to keep padding, Les. Get your pads.
Yeah, the
So I might
interwebs
need-
here at Bilpin is a bit air going.
I might need a pad after this. I think they call him a napo.
I think I've to, oh no, it's a slow. Oh no, the internet. Hold on, I've got to go back to my phone.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Optus. They're not sponsored by us, but they're working better. Fuck Telstra.
Yeah, fuck you, Tulsa.
Yeah. No, they actually I made a lot of money out of Telstra back in the day, as we talked about earlier. Thanks, Telstra. Anyway, we got to edit here.
Just pause it for a sec.
Yeah.
Why is it playing? Oh no, hold on.
And can I just do one thing before we
Anyway,
go?
he's live on
We
air.
go out live here, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. My partner, Joe, never misses the show at all.
Oh, that's nice.
She absolutely loves it. And I just know she'll be watching today. So can I just put a message out to her?
Oh, come on.
We've been together for 7 years.
This is going to
And
propose to
I just
her.
want to take this opportunity now live on
Nah.
TV to say, Joe, get the fuck out of my life.
You sure yet? Have you texted her about it?
I've tried. I've done everything I can, Koshy. So if you don't get the fucking message now, Joe, you never will.
It's not in the joining us. Say hello to the boy.
That's
for live TV,
That's a
man.
fucking breakup and a half.
Yeah, you remember, before we play the next one, do you remember when they used to have, like, there was a whole trend going around where they had live reporters on the street and then, like, someone come run past, I fucking ride the pussy.
Remember that bloke?
Yeah. But they end up going viral every time there was a live fucking broadcast. Fucking ride the pussy.
You know what? How did he find every time someone was live? He was there.
No, it wasn't him. It was millions of people that done it.
It was a.
It caught on. It wasn't just him. It was.
It wasn't just him.
No, he started it. There was one bloke that started it, but then he just kept it just kept going, getting more popular.
Right.
So everyone's like, as soon as they see it, come
fuck her rather than pussy.
I love that.
Well, that's
shit.
what you do, gentlemen.
Or in the ass, depends what she's into.
Yeah, such a chauvinist podcast, this one.
Yeah, that's it. Shelving podcast, anyway.
Yeah.
Put this on the shelf.
Sorry to the ladies listening to it, Wes is like, he can't keep his.
Yeah.
Keep
Got
his
no filter.
Yeah, he can't keep his filter together.
Filter together. I've run out of sand. I'm a sand filter.
Okay, so what's this other one?
Anyway, this one here is pretty funny because this is true, and I'll talk about it after it. Just press play ads.
Both of you are under arrest for prostitution.
It's not prostitution.
You paid her to have sex.
No, I paid her to have sex and we're filming it. So technically it's not prostitution, it's a porno.
Oh, well, as long as you're filming and selling it, it's legal. Enjoy your day. Remember, kids, she's not a whore if she's an actress.
This has been a message from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
So that's a clip off fucking Family Guy.
Isn't that true for these days?
Yeah, but that's it's completely prostitution in America is illegal. You can't fucking prostitute. But if you're filming it,
unless you've got 5,000 OnlyFans followers,
no, but that's not prostitution because it's being an actress.
Yeah.
So you can pay someone and film them, but you can't pay someone to fuck it if you're not filming.
Yeah.
That's fucking retarded, isn't it?
Right. that goes off at the last thing we had. We had halls to the door.
Vote won the Raw SOS party.
Like old Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue, yeah.
Bonnie Blue.
Man, she must be pretty fucking loose, man. 1,000.
Let's not go there.
Yeah. Well, you did.
I wasn't there.
I'm glad.
If you were, she wouldn't have felt it.
I would be if I could be.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty sure she would have felt any of us, but anyway. So moving right along, what's this one? I don't remember this one.
I don't know what you've sent me, Wes, but anyway, this is what we do. We send random shit.
Anyway, they go to Karen. This is the worst Karen in the world.
Right,
like, there's dudes just fucking mowing lawns. She goes, absolute fucking bananas. Let's do it. There's just dudes mowing the lawn.
I know you're in his driveway, but I will call the cops because I cannot deal with this noise. Move the fucking truck somewhere else.
Send the email. The neighbour sent the email. He's doing the work today.
Yeah, he said that you'd be working. He didn't say that you'd be parking a piece of heavy machinery in front of my house.
Where can I park?
I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit.
She's on menopause, mate.
Okay,
She's got menopause.
I don't care what my dad said. Fucking move.
Wow.
You do not move. I will call the police. Do you understand?
I've got permission from email.
This is my house. I live here.
That sounds like
just mow the lawns, bro.
That sounds like my average weekend.
They sent me an email saying that you'll be cutting things.
Yeah, how
Not that you'll be having a huge piece of machinery.
Blacktown police are busy enough.
Look, move it up to his place.
Yeah, but it's blocking the pipe.
I don't give a shit. Move it.
How?
Get on your menopause tablets.
Go have a bomb.
He sent me an email. I've got an email as well. He sent me an email that you'd be working. Not that I have a piece of machinery in front of my house.
That's the job. What do you want me to do? What want me to do? How am we going to do the job without the machine?
Look, Why don't you move it somewhere else? It's the other side of the street.
Can I block your foot driveway?
Shut up, block my driveway. We're not going to use that car.
So what's the difference? Park there,
Right,
park
this is
here.
fucked. Anyway, I've had enough of that.
She's a little bit stirred up.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's there's some fucking people
Oh, no,
there. It's
it
like,
just- I
the
just-
biggest problem. They're just all they're doing is doing the hedges and fucking gardening and whatever, and then she's just fucking carrying on, bro. That's proper Karen shit, man. That's a proper
Yeah,
Karen.
but sometimes they can be a little loud. You know, if you're having a bit of a
morning wank.
You knew what
God,
I
I
was
hate
gonna say
that.
there.
I hate when people.
Lawnmowers are
That's the worst. Oh,
fuck off your lawnmower. I'm just trying to have a little bit of private time, right? That was she probably had the big fucking vibrator out there. She was going for it, right? Fuck yeah!
hey, you got to fucking.
She wasn't into the Indian guy.
The Indian guy was not getting into her either.
Maybe that could have sorted the situation out.
I know she's got a bit of fucking built up fucking testosterone there. Anyway,
Oh, fucking
poor
hell.
old Karen, and that says, that's only in Guildford. That's in Guildford in Western Sydney there. So
Fuck
fuck you, Karen.
What a place.
Get
yeah,
a job.
Fuck living there.
Go on. Oh, she's fuck off. Anyway, move on to the next
I reckon
one.
she should marry.
Sorry to
Hey,
anyone
at
in
least-
Guildford, but what a place.
Oh,
at
isn't
least
it?
like,
I used to work in
honestly,
Maryland.
Like, look at the fence line. That's a fucking pretty short fence line.
Yeah, I know, but I got a bit of a story about
but,
when I
but
worked.
hold on, wait. Look, she actually does really good gardening. Look how nice the hedges trim.
Yeah, that's on her side of the fence, but she's not. Hey, thank God.
Well, she won't let anyone else cut her grass.
No, I think she needs to be a bit mowed. But
She
anyway,
needs a bit of service from Jim's Punk Rock.
anyway, Guildford, cut your grass. Fucking, they need a bigger fence. Yeah.
What was it?
What if the missus was her?
No.
He said,
Cutting grass here, left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I thought that'd get a bit of a funny fucking stir. But anyway, I was in Guildford in Marylands. It's out near Parramatta. For anyone listening from fucking Russia, Parramatta's nowhere near fucking Melbourne. But anyway,
It's a horrible place, isn't it?
oh, it's fucking out there. Anyway, this dude, right? I was driving this little truck, and this dude was literally swinging this fucking woman around by her hair, right? And he's fucking laying into it. I pulled the truck
what?
up. What?
Swinging her by.
Yeah, he was fucking pulling her hair and he's fucking swinging around. And I pulled up and said, "Oi, fucking stop." Like, fucking beep the horn. I was just about to get out of the truck. And it's fucking proper crackheads, bro. And
That's fucked.
she was lying on the ground while he's fucking laying it. He fucking looks at me, right? Because I fucking beeped the horn on the truck. Said, "Fucking what are you doing?" Like that. She gets off the ground, fucking blood all over her face, and goes, "Fuck you, mind your own business, cunt." I said, "Righto, I will." And I drove off. And so he's fucking back into it, laying into it. Look at the rearview mirror. He's back laying into her again. Oh, what the
mate.
fuck's going on there?
Fucking crackheads, mate.
Wow.
We did talk about it, Siggy Butt Brain.
Siggy butt brain.
Holy, I haven't heard that.
Oh, no,
yeah.
man, that's fucked up. Anyway,
Wow.
Yes.
so we always search.
She likes it rough, apparently.
What is this one? Where's
Oh, this is the 20s, all right? So there was this fucking rampaging dude. Fucking horrible story, right? So before you pause this, up in North Queensland today. Oh, not today, last week. So there was this fucking horrible thing that happened up in Queensland this week. Some fucking lunatic went on an actual rampage, right? Crashed a car, someone died. It's fucking horrible, right? But out of this story, these two twins, right? They've been on 60 Minutes a few times. They literally talk in unison, right? They were witnesses to this massive, horrible fucking crime, right? Anyway, I thought, I'm not going to talk about that shit. I'm going to talk about these two, right? So press play on this, right? They finish each other's sentences and they completely talk like in unison, right? So click on that one, ads.
We have tried to talk separately, but we're not ourselves.
Clearly, the speaking in unison is the thing that you do.
10.
How?
Yes, that's right.
How does this happen?
Well, it just happens, and we don't know why. But we have tried to talk separately, but we're not ourselves. It's not us. And it's
That
very
is
hard.
fucked up,
and,
man.
Yeah, and we don't care about the critics. We tell people if you can't stand listening to us, simply just switch off the TV.
Do not switch off the TV.
Don't switch off the podcast.
Get it off switch.
Okay, please no. I want to be clear on that. But sorry, how does it feel, Paula? I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you only to answer it, Paula.
And you watch this.
Okay, well, I'll try and answer it as
And you watch
best
it. She's
as I
trying
can.
Okay, I can see Bridget trying to speak.
I also think it didn't feel right.
It's so. How do you know? What is going on that means that when one of you speaks, the other one just instinctively has the same thing to say? What's going on?
Oh, guess what? I wish I could answer that question.
Look
It
at
just happens. We have tried to talk separately, but we're not ourselves.
Pause it. That's it.
Clearly.
Anyway, go back. Yeah, anyway, so go back to the other one. They were talking about something that they had both witnessed, and it was
the one the other day.
Yeah, go up. Yeah, click on that one. Anyway, me and Adam are going to try and do this directly after this
we
video.
normally do the, sometimes we get the podcast.
Anyway, we're going to try and do it, right? Because we're brothers. We're not twins. We're fucking, there's about 700 years apart.
Sunshine Coast this afternoon. Two sisters have told how their mother and man raced to help when the carjacked SUV rolled on Steve Irwin Way, only to find the gun-wielding car thief emerging from the wreck. Here's some of what they had to say.
Here they are.
Yeah,
And one guy, he was up there with our mum, and he went up there and he was coming back down towards us, and he goes, "Run! He's got a gun!" and our heart started to pound, and I said, "Oh, Mum, where's Mum?" And poor Mum was stuck up there, but apparently our brave Mum, she goes, "Are you all right?" Because he had all blood all over his face, and he goes, "I'll shoot you." She goes, "Hey, I'm here to help." And Mum distracted him to make him look the other way, and he looked the other way, and Mum ran into the bush behind the fence. And the guy goes to her, "I'll find you and I'll shoot you." All I was thinking about when we were running, I hope he doesn't fire. Yeah, we were so blessed.
How close to him do you think? you were?
Blessed. That's on par
See,
with.
he was up
Remember the
there,
bloke that
and
did
we
the
were
dog
passing
noise?
when you driveway.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think of.
Anyway.
That was fucking.
All right.
That's weird.
So we're going to
Did
try
they
and do it.
rehearse that?
No, it's been on. That's why I put the first one up. That's why I said to go to the first one first, because like they've been on 60 Minutes, they've been all over the news. Next thing you know, this all happened up there, which is fucking horrible what happened. But the whole thing, I was laughing. It was just these two. All right, so we're gonna try and do this right now, Adam. Right. Live. We have got nothing written down. Okay, so we're gonna talk about beer. So
Beer is
good.
good.
You do it, and I'll try and follow you. All right.
All right. So,
No,
you can't
do
even
it.
You
You
don't.
can't.
The Raw SOS podcast is so fucking amazing. You've had 20 schooners.
Keep going.
You've had 20,000 schooners. 20 million.
20 million schooners.
This is
That's
fucking weird. Yeah, you can do it. But you're a little bit old. All right, so you've been doing editing for
a while.
So Wes has the thing
where he
showed him how to edit. Oh, fucking edit's getting a bit wrong here. You need to just throw a bit of delay on there. Yeah, it's like a delay.
Delay.
Woo!
Woo! Cooey.
All right, it's getting a bit fucked up.
It's a bit
now.
fucked up right now, but anyway. Yeah, so they're probably not pretending.
Oh, no, that's fucking weird.
I reckon they've rehearsed that.
You reckon they've rehearsed the
Fucking surely. How do you do that?
I don't know. When you hang around with someone for so long, they share a bed as well. Like they're like Bert and Ernie, just fucking lesbian sister style.
Oh, no, they're definitely from Tasmania.
I mean,
Conjoined twins.
Unless they're like with the same bloke.
Oh, I don't think there's many blokes around.
Yeah. Are they sort of concise?
Imagine having two whinging wives saying the same fucking thing at you.
Oh,
I get these people.
anyone out there that has twins as wives? Sorry.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh,
That sucks.
but you have seen the
If
conjoining.
they suck, that's pretty good.
Imagine there's a lot of people out there that have two sets of twins and then like the married, like that happened in our family, not twins, but they a brother, like two brothers married two sisters from two separate families. So they were like, so we've got cousins that are cousins twice. It sounds inbred, but it's not.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So like they were one married one and then.
Did you mistake Scotland for Tasmania?
Nah, fucking Oberon, mate. Yeah, no,
it's not Oberon, it's Oberon.
Oberon, mate. Oberon.
Yeah, and so they have a different language at Oberon. It's like it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. That's how we.
Can
talk.
you go shift the car? What do you mean shift it?
We're gonna go to the mill. We're gonna go to the mill for.
Gotta go to the mill. Gonna go to the video shop.
Yeah.
Go to the mill. Go to the
That's
butcher.
what
and get
that's
some
what I love about
fish.
Australian languages. Like we just sort of muck around with like all different kind of some areas. Like we go to the North Shore. The North Shore. Oh yes. You're lovely.
Excuse me. It's fantastic. Hey, how good's Australia?
Australia's fucking unreal.
Yeah, we live in a good country. Thanks.
We do. We live in a good country. But anyway, we got any more? What are we doing, ads?
Okay, well, we do have a few of the funny shit.
All right, one more and then we'll wrap it up.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it was Easter last weekend, this is Jesus on a podcast. This is fucking awesome.
Oh, wait, I'll have to
question
redo it.
because I get it a lot, and people expect me to answer, the Passion of the Christ or King
his
of
favorite
Kings or
movie?
like one of the more Jesus-y movies. But honestly, if you were publicly executed, would you want to watch that at the end of a long day?
Holy shit.
Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I just want to watch something that goes down pretty easy. Honestly, favorite movie of all time. Like, I will always watch it if it's on TV. Dumb and Dumber. I mean, it is a perfect movie. So many quotable moments.
Shout
Like, to
out
this
to
day,
Jesus.
if anyone ever mentions the country Austria, like someone's praying for their cousin in Austria or whatever, I will always think to myself, Austria? Well then, a good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Wait for the end of it.
Because he thinks that she's talking about Australia. It's just that's why that's funny, and it just, oh man, it's so good. What about you? What's your favorite movie?
The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that was talking to the devil.
Oh, well. We're going to hell.
What's your favorite movie? The Passion of the Christ. Yeah, well, that makes fucking pure sense. Jesus, like, I'm Dumb and Dumber because it's funny as fuck.
Where did you find that one?
I don't know. There's
about
another
it.
one where he's fucking talking to the Easter Bunny. Did I send that to you? Fuck, it was great. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, I've got old school ADHD, right? This
Let's have a
explains
look, yeah.
this explains my whole
ADHD. I know it's 2025, everyone does. But I've got the old one, There's a new one, but I've got the old one. Like the new one's like, I'm on a spectrum. The old one's like, I'm on a roof, cunt. It's me, Trent and Robert. Something's on fire. We're up here. We're unmedicated.
short and sweet.
Straight up.
But anyway, that's my ADHD.
I've got
kicking in.
ADHD.
I fucking hate was pressing the buttons.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna hate ADD.
All right.
Anyway,
All right, we got one more, and then we'll call it quits because I'm fucking hungry. What's this one?
the Scotland one. Okay,
Yeah, let's do that one. I don't even know. I can't remember this one.
Why should we be buying lumber from other countries?
Because that's where the trees are. These different colors are different kind of trees. And what you need to know is that this is the kind of trees that we like to build houses out of. You can also use these ones, but they're not as good. As you can see, Canada's just trees galore. So I guess we could cut down our national forest to make 2x4s. But unfortunately, we would actually run out pretty quick, and we'd have to wait another decade for those trees to grow again so we can harvest them again. And another interesting thing about trees is that the farther north they grow, the slower they grow. And the slower they grow, the harder the wood is, which makes it better. The wood is also better the longer you let the trees grow before you cut them. And these are all uncut forests.
What is wrong with the Canadians?
Canada's
Why are they
wood
so
is just
nice?
longer, harder, thicker, and uncut. And they are eager to let us. We should just let them come all over America. Because in reality, we just don't have enough forests in the United States to keep up with the demand for construction. In fact, this is a post that I made in 2017. Remember back in April when Trump got mad about Canadian lumber replacing American lumber? Well, it turns out that a 30% duty on Canadian goods doesn't mean that America produces more lumber. The lumber we used to get from Canada, we are now getting from Europe and Asia, and it costs a lot more. Notably, lumber imports from Russia have increased by over 40%.
All right,
this lumber comes from forced labor camps in Siberia, where Russia has purchased workers from the North Korean government. So let's break this down. We hurt our relationship with Canada so that we can support the oppression of North Koreans for the benefit of Russia and North Korea's governments, all so that Americans can pay more for soft lumber, and it will cost Americans wanting to build a house 20% more than it would have cost last year. How does that put America first? You know how we have a housing shortage and construction costs have gotten outrageous since 2017?
Anyway, so that's like, where does the lumber grow? Up here. You can't grow it in the fucking desert.
In fucking trees.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to.
This is for Donald Trump.
Yeah, no, fucking. Yeah,
You're a cunt.
Donald Trump's a cunt. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the Katy Perry experience.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's go out.
Katy Perry and a John penis.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah. So
you're padding this one. Mate.
I'm padding. Right. So there was a massive cock rocket that Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon.
Other way to explain that.
Yeah, it was massive cock rocket that literally fucking took off, and I was like looking at it going, bro, that looks fucking AI as fuck, didn't it? It just looks like this big dick going for the sky with some like orange flames going. There was no smoke, no nothing. Just went, and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. And then there's hell these conspiracies about it. So I want to just dive into this quickly before we wrap it up tonight up here in the Bilpin.
Oh, we're probably going conspiracy?
Yeah, we're going to go conspiracy on this Katy Perry rocket fucking thing. Anyway, Katy Perry slammed for Jeff Bezos in a dick rocket.
Is that one? Is this one the live?
I think I read the fucking thing.
The live.
That's not Katy Perry.
Is that one?
Katy Perry's
this one here.
First experience of the penis, but
but she had cherry lips.
Cut immigration by 80%.
Fuck off!
This is issue.
Trumpet of Patriots have made it on the Raw SOS podcast. Talking about dick rockets.
Fucked.
Talking about dick rockets. He's the fucking biggest dick rocket.
Oops. We're going to be loud. Sorry, guys.
We've got 5 more minutes and we'll be out.
February. 130,000 homeless.
Skip, not a payday.
Launch is something you will never forget, Krista. And, you know, we've been out here for the last 2 days. Something about launch day.
I want to play the one,
right,
the conspiracy theory.
And
so all these ladies think, oh my God, it's amazing.
I took 2 things that
we have to cut this then. We have to push pause for a second.
and I made them into a successful business. Hi, I'm Ronnie.
Actually,
we'll continue their ascent to
going to
space.
do the flat Earth thing.
What's that?
Flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
Yeah, that's fuck. No. Right, we're fucking drunk right now.
You're drunk.
Are we?
Not yet.
Fucking light.
Origin
Anyway, this is a
space flight is back
conspiracy
on solid
theories
ground.
from the fucking
internet
dick
has
rocket.
launched its own barrage of conspiracy claims. From doors opening in the wrong direction to the duration of the joyride being too short, some claims have gained thousands of likes and shares online. So we've brought in an expert to explain. Touching down in Texas, picking up plumes of dust.
Congratulations and welcome back to Earth.
The all-female flight starring Katy Perry and TV personality Gayle King on board Bezos's
Dick rocket.
Blue Origin.
Cock rocket.
It's a penis.
Success, lasting a total of 11
Look at it, it's a fucking penis.
This moment that's caught the attention of conspiracy theorists.
a hatch opening from the inside, minutes before Bezos uses a tool to open it. Here's the audio.
You didn't really close it again.
The argument online is that a pressure-proof hatch shouldn't be able to open so easily from the inside.
Doors are also on spacecraft able to be opened both by the inside and the outside. This is a very common trait, and that is for safety reasons.
So, was the entire spaceflight staged, or were they just waiting for the cameras? After all, the event had no shortage of theatrics.
Oh, kiss
While
the
the
dirt.
door can open both ways for safety reasons, Bezos
That is
wanted
dry
to
as your
be
blowjob.
opening the door for his fiancée, right? Yeah, it was staged. A lot of this all is for show. That's why a pop singer went into space.
But while we're debunking doubt,
she had the door
is
open.
11 minutes really long enough to get you to the edge of space?
The boundary of space internationally is only 100 kilometers. So you can make it in your Toyota Corolla in an hour if you really need it.
So buckle up.
Hold
Space
on.
tourism could soon become
Fuck,
the
I'm
next
going to buy a
road
Toyota
trip.
Corolla.
Chris Martin for 10 News First.
No, I'm going to snatch back.
That's fucking bullshit.
Hey, Wes, we need to learn how to spell.
We need a fucking switch, bitch. Sorry, Justin, you can't spell either.
What's spelling?
Spell.
Well, we
but
use-
anyway,
we use AI
We
for
are
that
on a
shit.
fucking spell at the moment. But no, that's Katy Perry's dick rocket, and so if you like, I used to love Katy Perry. Oh, she's fucking hot. Now she's just a fucking liar.
She's still hot.
She's still hot.
I
But
would
he-
fuck her in space.
You put some fucking, you fill up her space hole. Anyway.
What was that one you were talking about off air? The porn star that had 1,000.
Bonnie Blue.
Oh, yeah,
Bonnie
yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, there was 1,000 blokes that went to her space.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. You'd have
She's
to wear one of these
had a
hats.
go.
Yeah. Anyway, this is it. We're going to fucking wrap it up now. Thank you, Justin. We appreciate you fucking hosting us tonight.
Thank you, boys.
And
Thanks for having a fucking mad time.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's a fist. Fist
Yeah.
up in
Anyway.
Katy Perry's fist hole.
I'll tell you what. Tell fucking alpha blokes they can all get fucked. Follow the fucking Raw SOS
No, we
podcast.
love it. We love everyone,
No,
mate.
no, we're joking. But
we love everyone.
we wanted to watch the fucking.
But
Yeah.
before the fight,
Yeah.
you can eat my ass.
Yeah,
Sorry.
before the fight can. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's the West taking off all the same. And the West, the ultimate team. They're bringing the heat, bringing the noise, breaking down barriers, making some noise. Unfiltered, uncensored, straight from the heart. These brothers ain't playing, they're taking